Uh-huh. Yeah. We live virtual performance and podcast. We're just a little distraction for your Saturday satisfaction. My name is Ellis Williams, and this is the beautiful
Christine Williams.
Oh, yeah. How you doing, Christine?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Because y'all don't know all the hell went through to get this video to work. Because, you know, we've been having some choppy issues the last time. Anyway, but before our people that's listening on a podcast, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't know because y'all just hearing the podcast. So, yeah, but we doing this on Facebook Live. But today, unfortunately, we are not live.
No, we're not.
No, we are recording this from the past. For the future.
A pre-recorded message.
Yes. And we are just here to go ahead and, you know, do a little cool stuff for you. So the show must go on. So with that said, let's get it started.
Let's get it started in here. Oh, no. Okay, fine.
No. Best and worst. Oh, yeah. Well, we review some of the movies and TV shows we've watched this week. Oh, my gosh. So we've watched some shows that this one over here don't remember. But that's okay. I'm gonna jog. Oh, I'm gonna jog your memory with some of these synopsises. Synopsises? Is that plural?
Synopses?
Synopsi.
Maybe. I'm not
sure.
sure.
I'm pretty sure it's not. No. Anyway, let's start. The first one is The Disaster Artist. Before you go crazy, let me read this summary. The Disaster Artist, an inspiring filmmaker, Tommy Wiseau, and actor Greg Sinestro, that's not his last name, moved to Los Angeles to look for Hollywood stardom. Using his own money, Wiseau writes, directs, and stars in The Room, a critically maligned movie that becomes a cult classic. Now, I haven't sat through The Room. I know you haven't seen The Room.
Yeah.
I've seen the parts that matter in The Room. The Room is possibly the greatest bad movie you will ever see, next to one of my personal favorites, Miami Connection, which you need to watch that too. But this movie is the movie about the movie. Mm-hmm. Not a documentary. It's a movie about the documentary.
About making
a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Starring, what's his name? Oh my gosh, I forgot his name.
James Franco.
The Franco brothers.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
James Franco and what's his brother name?
I don't know his brother's name, but I was calling it. That's why I said the Franco brothers. Yes. So it's a hilarious movie if you're the kind of person that likes stupid comedy, and I love stupid comedy. So I love watching this movie because it's just like, the craziest thing is it all happened. Yeah. It's real. So when you see it, you're going to be like, what the hell is this? But no, this really happened. They're not overacting. Like, watch the original movie. They got it right shot for shot.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of stupid funny movies, but, you know, I only saw part of this movie. It was not of interest to me. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
It's not something that I would go back to watch the whole thing of, because it just wasn't that interesting to me.
Yeah, I know. You can't win everything. Yeah. Next movie. Now we get serious with this one. The Show. Oh my gosh. All right, here it is. A reality TV host and a greedy network executive launch a terrifying new program that exploits the on-camera deaths of its players. You heard that right. A reality show shooting on-camera deaths of their players.
Mm-hmm. Suicide specifically.
Suicides live for money.
Yes. Oh, no.
Contestants don't win the money, but
Whoever
they sign it off to whoever they want to go to. So, whew,
that was a deep movie.
Whew.
Yeah.
That movie was hot.
Yeah.
In not a good way. I mean, it's not a bad. It makes you think.
Yeah. It's like Black Mirror almost.
This is like Black Mirror jumped off a cliff. Like,
no, Black Mirror has had some creepy stuff up there.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about that in Black Mirror. Like, there's these shows that they depict stories that could possibly happen in real life. Like, these are things that, I wouldn't question. Oh no, I would question who actually sat in a studio room like this and just said, I have an idea. What if we film people's suicides live on air and exploit these people?
They didn't consider it exploiting, but
some people did. Okay, look, you got to watch the movie, the show.
Watch the movie, the show.
The show. Just watch the show. Promise you, you will enjoy this movie. You will enjoy this movie.
The movie called The Show, not The Show.
The show, The Show. Yeah. By The Show. Not starring The Big Show. Because this is not The Big Show.
Faux show.
Here we go. And the last movie in this segment, Paradise PD. Woo, boy, here we go. Paradise PD follows a small town police department where crime is rampant and the police are seriously incompetent.
Oh, that's what the description says? Okay.
Extremely. Seriously.
Mm.
Ridiculously incompetent.
Yes.
This show
would be like Rick and Morty had a baby with Family Guy, and he's just like, the baby just is like, has some mental issues.
And the baby grew up to be Eric Carpenter from South Park. Like,
yes.
This show
was off the chain. But oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, like, you couldn't stop watching.
Yes, it was addictive, and it was super funny.
It was super funny. And
in a dark way, though.
Yeah. And I like, don't get me wrong, I like dark movies and shows. Anyway, but
it's like, it's only 2 seasons available, but they go by really fast, so.
Yeah, I think it's like 30-minute episodes, but watch that.
And you cannot it's like you have to watch everything because it's just like so much built into one episode that you're just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You say that at least 5 times an episode.
Yeah, you will. It's a little wild.
Yes.
Okay.
So what you gonna rate?
So I'll give you my 3.
Okay.
So my least favorite. I have to say Disaster Artist.
I'm going to agree with you on that one.
I'm going to say that's my least favorite, just compared to the other 2.
I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah. Okay. Then my second would be, you're not going to agree with me. The second would be Paradise PD. This is why. Like I said, I love stupid movies. I love stupid shows. I love Family Guy. I love stuff that's quotable and all that jazz. But the show just had me sitting here like glued. Like I was just like perplexed.
That someone would write such a script.
Yeah. and then it just had me thinking, like, I just kept thinking, like, I really wouldn't be surprised if someone at some point came up with an idea to create a show following people's suicides live on air with a live audience. Yo, I was just like, this is how it had me. Like,
Hold on, are we talking about Paradise PD or the show?
I'm talking about the show.
Oh.
The show.
You talking about the movie, The Show. The movie called
The
Show.
The movie called The Show.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, because that's my top. That's my top. I'm
so the
pretty
show,
sure.
The movie called The Show.
The movie called The Show. Oh my God. Yes. It's a movie about the show.
Was your favorite this week? I'm gonna disagree with you and say Paradise PD was, because
Of course.
normally I don't like funny, but I mean stupid funny. That show was just so far fetched that it was just like mind boggling to me that someone could pack so much ridiculousness in one show, and just like, wow, it's just all you really can say while you watch it.
Yeah,
but
it's a lot.
It's just so crazy that it's just so likable.
Yeah, I don't get it. All right.
It's a cartoon, but it is nowhere near family friendly. Just want to throw that out there too.
None of these are family friendly. I think you probably caught on that we don't watch family friendly shows.
I mean, sometimes, but not often. No.
Not often, but when we do,
or they just don't make the list.
Yeah, or they don't make the list. Yeah. But when we do,
yeah, we'll let you know.
We'll let you know. All right, now it is time for my favorite story time with thee. I have a nice story for you, but it's kind of like an anthology of many stories, because at the end of the show I have a treat for you guys, a special treat that is related to this story, or these stories, plural. Synopsis. All right, so today's story is titled "Mix It Up." Now, as you know, my love, yes, mix it in a bowl. Whip. So look,
that'd be a new dance move, right?
I'm pretty sure it's been done, but anyway, so mix it up. So as you know, I used to work at Busch Gardens. Yes, Busch Gardens back in 2010 to 2012, I think. Or 2011, 2013. I don't know. It was a span of 3 years. And it was great. Great times. Great people. You know, you perform. I performed on trumpet. I was getting paid. Did it most of the year. And, hey, great time. But for those of you that don't know, and for those of you that do know, working behind stage can be I want you to feel this. Hot ass mess. A whole mess.
Assuming people go to shows anyway at theme parks, but
people do go to shows.
Just kidding.
People do go. No, don't look. We half the time at least at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, half the time people go there for the shows, for the entertainment.
I will say, as a young child, we did not go to a lot of shows when we went to Busch Gardens. So.
Yeah. How many times do you get on a Griffin?
0.
Exactly.
We went there for the food and the other attractions.
Wow. Okay, you know what? So we know where her mind is at. We know what your childhood was based off of. So
there are other things other than roller coasters.
Yeah, food. Ugh. Anyway, so stuff that happens backstage for a theme park entertainer is a lot different than any other, like, you know, Broadway or working on a cruise ship or anything like that. It's different. I'm telling you, it's different because the type of people that you work with, most of the time they're fresh in the game, so they don't know what the hell they're getting into. So then by the time, you know, you've actually been seasoned, you can go ahead and like mess with a lot of people's heads, which I was probably guilty, which also sucked because I was like one of the production specialists at the time. So I have a couple quick stories of crazy things that happen, because sometimes, you know, you just don't get yourself in the right place before a show, and sometimes you might, you know, people do things to get, you know, loosen up and, you know, get hyped for the shows and go out there and make people dance and laugh and cry and sneeze and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So one of my things was sometimes I like to play some music. Like, I get the radio going and we start playing. And I'm not going to mention anybody's names, you know. One of my coworkers, I'm gonna call her Schmedia. I'm gonna call her Schmedia. That's her name, Schmedia. I think she was playing this song, Kiss by Prince. So you know how Kiss starts and it's like, so when I heard that, I was like, shit, I'ma drop it low. Now, here's the thing. Ellis Williams does not drop it low for anybody, but he'll drop it low for Prince.
Wow. And Michael.
But and Michael, don't forget. But unfortunately, this day I dropped it low in a clothes that I should have not been in Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, telling all my business. But this day I dropped it low in my costume, which was a big no.
Oh no.
So 5 minutes, all right, 5 till. I go ahead and I hear and I drop as if I was about to get on the pole and kill it. You know, I was in the doorway, like kill it. All you heard was
did a split.
I didn't do a split, but I got down like, you know, like how South Floridian bands, like marching bands do, like it was like that. So I dropped, and instead of hearing all you heard was rip, and I already knew. I didn't have to look. I just looked and I called, you know, whoever was doing costumes. I'm gonna call her Sully. I was like, rip. Looked around a little bit. I realized I ripped it. I looked at Sully, and when I say the craziness that happened, we got out there. I might have been like half a minute late on you know on my point, but we got that show done, and that was just, you know, whew. Don't dance to Prince before your show starts. That's like rule number one. Rule number one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, the next thing is, when you're performing out there, you know, you perform for a lot of people. Unfortunately, you know, you don't get a lot of Christines in your audience, but you get a lot of kids. And there was this one episode, there was this one day when these kids was coming, and they just, like, kept sitting in the front row, you know, laughing at stuff. And for some reason, I felt like they were laughing at me.
Wow.
And Ellis Williams don't like nobody laughing at him. So you know what I did? At the last note, you know, sometimes, you know, you have a last note and you got to play it. And my note was a high D, a C concert for my music theory people out there.
Okay.
But let's say we're all talking in trumpet, B flat. I was playing a high D.
Okay.
So you know where this is going.
No.
So I told my friend Schmidia, I was like, you see them kids out there, they've been laughing at me the whole show. On this last note, I'm going to jump down there and give him the D. And she just looked at me like, what? You'll see. Now, kudos to Schmidia, because she definitely could have went and told somebody and I would have got arrested on the spot. But she didn't. So when this last note came, I just stopped. I looked at them. I pointed. Then I jumped off the stage into the audience and played that sucker right in their faces. They ran all the way back to where their mamas were sitting.
Oh,
they're like,
mean.
Running and stuff.
So now D, is that a high note or?
Yeah, this is a high D. A high D, not a low D. It wasn't a low D. It was a high D.
So a high pitch D.
It was a high D, yeah. It was like high and loud, but wide.
It was, okay.
My note was wide. It was bold. Anyway, you know, with that said, they came back about like 2 more times throughout the summer just for me to do the same thing. And, you know, making connections. All right, the last one is a highly inappropriate. If you think
they
that
like
one,
the high D in their face.
Yeah, this is actually more inappropriate than that. So, some of the things we do is we might switch it up when the seasons. You know, you got spring and you got October and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So this season we had this new thing called Food and Wine Festival. You know, we get to eat up stuff and whatever. And since we're like in the Italy part of the park, our stuff was like Italy. So this show, they messed up and gave me a mic and said, you know what, you're going to host. And the name of this show was Grape Smashers.
Okay.
All right. So we were going to have people come up. We tell them about wine, a vino. I had to talk in a horrible Italian accent like this. It was a great. My name was Montepulciano, and I make grapes. I love them. I love grapes. And my whole thing was because I couldn't like get the script right, and I couldn't get my accent right. I would always just like throw stuff in there to make our stage manager flip. I'm gonna call her Candy. And this one day, I was like introducing a band and say, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, hey, listen to my band. I pay them in grapes. That's supposed to be the line. But instead I said, hey, look at my band. I paid for them in grapes at the auction last week or something like that. Kind of insinuating that my band were my slaves. And I bought them. Now, at the time, in my mind, it sounded great. I'm like, oh, the crowd's going to eat this up. But when I said it, Candy was sitting in the audience like the terror in her face. It was kind of like we're all fired. We're all going to lose our jobs because of this. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, I mean, people just laughed. I guess just to laugh or whatever. The band was cracking up and stuff. I'm sitting here looking like Django Unchained with my costume on, you know, with my little slave joke, and people got it, you know. But what they didn't get was a brother pretending to be an Italian with a really good accent. But you know, now I know that they actually have brothers who are Italian. You know,
it's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario, and Luigi. Anyway, but yeah, I have plenty more stories, but I'm gonna stop it right there because I'd like to get into the next segment, which is one of my favorites.
Wait, so
uh-oh.
The moral of this story.
The moral of this story
is number 1.
No. All of them tie together.
Okay, so what I got was number 1, don't drop it like it's hot to Prince before you need to go somewhere. Number 2, to build relationships, always put the D in the face. And number 3, don't make jokes about slavery.
Yep, those are the morals. And I would say the overall moral, everybody go to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And if you can perform with them, you should do that too.
And eat some food.
And eat some food.
Yes.
Next.
It's me, Mario.
Wow. And here we go. Trivia.
Yes.
Oh, she's been waiting. She's been waiting for this one.
I have. I got some exciting theme park trivia for you today.
Oh, theme park. It's almost like we have a theme going on here.
Almost. You would think. Busch Gardens, theme parks.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm never ready. We already know this, but I'm going to try my best.
Okay. Question number 1.
Why you have to turn like that? I got to add like a little thing to it. Dong.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the city, I'm just kidding. What is the name of the first theme park in the U.S.?
Oh, the first theme park in the U.S.?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say Disney World.
That is incorrect. Okay.
Oh, damn.
Next question.
Oh, damn.
Which theme park in the United States has the fastest roller coaster?
Fastest roller coaster. I'm going to say that I have no clue at all.
Take a guess.
I'm going to guess Hershey's Park.
That is incorrect.
I figured.
Next question. This is multiple choice, so you have...
Thank God.
A 25% chance of getting it right. Okay, so what is the average number of visitors per day to Disney World? A, 75,000. B, 100,000. C, 150,000. Or D, 250,000.
You know, something my mom always told me. If you're not sure about yourself, son, always trust the D.
And that is correct.
Thanks, Mama.
Oh, my gosh. She's so silly.
Oh, yes.
Okay. The next question. Which theme park attraction costs the most money to build? This is a multiple choice.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
A, Test Track at Epcot. Oh. D, Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios. C, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey at Islands of Adventure, or D, Radiator Springs Racers at Disney's California Adventure?
I'm gonna say C, Harry Potter, because we went there like early this year, and just to look at all the stuff that they really, that's like their bread and butter right there, because they had nothing else going for them since the last time I went, and they just got that. And I don't even like Harry Potter, and I'm just like, wow, I'm impressed. So I'm gonna say C.
That is incorrect.
I'm not surprised. 'Cause like I said, I'm just going off of what I know. And what I know, obviously, it's not right.
Okay, and we got one more question for you today. The world's largest water park is in Edmonton, Alberta. How many people can it hold?
Is this multiple choice?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
A, 30,000. B, 40,000. C, 50,000. Or D, 60,000. Did I say 60,000 twice?
I think you said 30,000 first.
30, 40, 50, or 60.
I'm going to say C.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
Okay, so we got some answers.
Okay.
What is the first theme park in the U.S.? It was actually built in 1946, or it opened its doors in 1946, and it was called Santa Claus Land in Santa Claus, Indiana.
There's a place called Santa Claus, Indiana?
I know.
And no one has talked about this?
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I don't know if it's still there or not, but it was the first theme park.
Wow. Okay. All right.
The second question: the U.S.'s fastest roller coaster is located in the Six Flags Great Adventure Park in Jackson, New Jersey. The ride is called the roller coaster is called Kingda K. Never heard of that.
Kunta K? Kunta Kinte?
Kingda K.
Kunta Kinte?
It goes 128 miles per hour.
Damn. I got a. Oh, whoa. Almost said some incriminating stuff. I got to ride that Kunta Kinte.
Wow. Okay. You got the next question right. The average number of visitors per day to Disney World is 250,000. That's 250,000 people a day. They should remain closed because COVID would spread like rapid fire there. Yeah, I don't know when they're opening, but I'm just saying that
Probably
sounds like a big disaster
2022. It's gonna be open. It's gonna reopen in 22.
No, they will not have it. Which theme park attraction cost the most to build? Surprisingly, it's Test Track in Epcot, which I'm like, I don't know how that happened, but cost $300 million to build, whereas the Harry Potter Forbidden Journey at Islands of Adventure cost $150 million.
Wow.
Right. That's crazy.
And nobody goes to Epcot.
Exactly.
So.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Damn.
The world's largest water park can hold 40,000 people. I'm not sure if that's like
park?
In the water or if it's like in general. Like,
I think it just means the park. The park in general.
Yeah, I think.
That's a big ass pool.
Yeah.
Ill.
So that's. I'll have to follow up on that answer. But if it was 40,000 people in the water at one time, that's
a lot of gangrene, possible gangrene. That's all I think. That's some possible gangrene spreading right there.
I don't know
what's
spreading in the water.
You come out. You gonna come out with a Loch Ness monster
on your toe.
Ooh. Or on other limbs and appendages.
Ooh.
Mommy, there's something green on my knee. I think it's moving.
Wow.
And with that said, let's get into when, where, why.
When, where, why?
Do, 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 do.
So we got some more theme park theme for you.
What you got?
So it should be called Where, When, Why, but you know, who says that?
Nobody. That's who. Yam it. Yam it.
So today's destination, you guessed it, one of the Disney parks, Disneyland.
Is that in California?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Well, they have a whole bunch of Disneylands, but this particular one I'm talking about
There's
today.
only 3 I can think of. There's Disneyland in Hollywood, Disney World in Orlando, and I think there's one in Japan.
We'll get to that. So,
I wonder what that one's called.
Disneyland is located specifically in Anaheim, California. And I chose today Disneyland because they have a new Marvel Avengers campus coming.
That's right.
So it was supposed to open this summer, like phase 1 of it was supposed to open this summer, but you know, I'm pretty sure that's been very, very delayed.
Obviously, something happened. I don't know what it's called. I don't know, some setback or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So they'll have a Spider-Man themed attraction where you can ride a web slinger vehicle, and it basically allows you to sling webs like Spider-Man.
Okay.
You'll also be able to like see, like, you know how they have like the princesses at the Disney World in Orlando. This will have like Marvel people, like Black Widow, Ant-Man, the Wasp, Doctor Strange,
true.
even people from Wakanda.
What?
Yes, and Iron Man too.
Okay, that's cool.
Among you know the many that are Marvel characters.
But
Doctor Strange.
Can you wear the Iron Man suit?
No, it'll be you can meet Iron Man, the character.
Bump Iron Man. I wanna wear the suit. I wanna be Iron Man.
Wow. I mean, maybe you should, you know.
Iron E.
Anyway. But that's all a part of the phase 1. A part of phase 2, which they didn't have a date on when that was gonna come out, but phase 2 will have a what they call an e-ticket attraction, where you know you can go up and get the ticket and then come back, I guess, to the line later instead of standing in line, where you will board a Quinjet and fly alongside Avengers in an epic adventure to Wakanda and beyond.
I can go to Wakanda?
Wakanda, exactly. And then also they got a new parade called Magic Happens. And guess who they got on the parade line?
Who?
They got Moana. They got a Moana float, and they got your boy Coco.
Coco?
Coco. They got a Coco float.
Okay.
So those are all highlights of the new Marvel. So something we need to check out when things, you know, open back up.
Going back to Cali.
Yeah. This is gonna set you up for not only the Marvel editions here, but if you want to be more adventurous after you see this one, they're also adding Marvel stuff to Disneyland Hong Kong, Shanghai, Tokyo, and Paris.
Whoa.
They're Disneyland locations in all of those cities.
What?
Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
Damn.
I know. So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But for this, the best time to visit Disneyland in California would be January through mid-March, or the end of April through May, September through November. So basically when kids are in school and not on spring break, you're going to get less crowds during those times. If we were to leave for Disneyland in July, we are looking at flights round trip from Richmond for about $280 plus an Uber ride of like $50 to $70 because Anaheim is like, I think like 35 minutes away from LAX.
Man, so, everything's 35 minutes away from LAX.
Mm-hmm. So, but you know what, traffic is going to be like 8 hours. So
yeah, I mean, you got to smell smog and all that.
So that is my when, where, why for today.
When, where, and why.
Yes.
I like that one. So, for our musical selection today, I have something special for you guys. So, I just want to say that we never said we were kid-friendly. We're just a distraction for your Saturday satisfaction. And sometimes we have to get a little bit explicit. And this video kind of goes back to a time, you know, when I was less hairy and I sang a little more, like randomly. And I had a friend at Busch Gardens. It was a Busch Garden era. And a friend of mine came up to me. We're gonna call him Tommy. Tommy, you out there?
Tommy ain't got no job, though.
Actually, I mean, when you see the video, you're actually gonna know because I think the name's on the videos. But I'm still gonna call him Tommy. Tommy, he came to me. He says, "Ellis, I want to make a video off of your comedy," and I'm like, "Boy, I ain't funny, but all right." So he said, "We just need a song, some lyrics," and me and him like kind of like drafted a song together, the lyrics, and we went to our friend Michael Morrison. Yeah, that's his name, Michael Morrison. And anyway, he produced it, and we made this funny video. At one point, I think it got up to like 500,000 views, and then it got kicked off. We had to reboot it, so now it's like almost 250,000 views. And I'm gonna play it for you guys. This one, if you know me personally, you know I like to, like I said, sing everything. One particular thing I sing a lot. And it just happens, you know, and I kind of wrote the song based off of that. And, well, Christine, this is Son of a Bitch.
What's up, you mark-ass scallywags? What do you do when fate bitch slaps you in the face? When karma takes a shotgun to your balls? When destiny pisses on your hopes and dreams? Do you suck up the pain and keep going? Do you keep your head raised high? Hell no! You raise your fist in the sky and sing, "Son of a bitch!" Yeah, tell him, Adam.
Gonna try a new drink, call it Super Stink. Spot this chick across the bar giving me a super wink. Now I'm talking to her, yeah, I got it made. And according to E,
you might get laid.
Says she has a dry throat, so I reach for a Coke. Didn't know this hater shook the bottle. Wait, this ain't no joke. Explosion in her face, I watch him leave the place. Got my tab from the bar, oh, what a disgrace.
Son of a bitch.
$40? Damn.
You gotta be kidding. Son of a bitch.
It didn't even taste that good.
You gotta be kidding. Son of a bitch.
Asshole, I hope his rubber breaks.
You gotta be kidding. Son of a bitch. What do I do? Son of a bitch. This is some bullshit.
It's a softball game, and it's up to me. The bases are loaded, and we're down by 3. I can hit the ball, cause I used to play T. I'll hit a home run and get them hoes for free. I hit the ball in the air, so I'm taking my time. Couldn't catch these balls, cause I'm in my prime. Wait a minute, what's that look on my coach's face? Damn, why'd I slide to first base?
Son of a bitch.
Everybody looks kinda mad.
You gotta be kidding. Son of a bitch.
I thought that's what I was supposed to do.
You gotta be kidding. Son of a bitch.
I don't think I'm coming back.
You gotta be kidding. Son of a bitch. What do I do? Son of a bitch. This is some bullshit.
Poker night with my buddies, and I'm feeling kinda lucky. We're playing Texas Hold'em, and I got my rubber ducky. My poker face is on. I'm going all in. I got a full house. I know I'm gonna win. Think I'm bluffing? I raise the stakes. I show my hand with a smile on my face. Gonna take this money and leave my problems behind. But the son of a bitch has a 4 of a kind? What? Pocket aces? Damn it! I hate you people!
What you mean, you people?
Oh God, no.
Son of a bitch.
But I love you people.
You gotta be kidding. Son of a bitch.
I am not not a racist.
You gotta be kidding me. Son of a bitch.
How am I gonna pay my girlfriend back?
You gotta be kidding me. Son of a bitch. What do I do? Son of a bitch. This is some bullshit.
I want a Slurpee, but the machine is broke.
Give me a drink, bitch.
I called out sick, then I got sick for real.
Chew shit.
I had a great poop, but there's no toilet paper.
What do I do? I got my butt.
My wife had a baby, but I don't think it's mine.
It wasn't me. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You gotta be kidding me. Son of a bitch. Go me. You gotta be kidding me. Son of a bitch. Yeah. You gotta be kidding me. What am I gonna do? What do I do? Son of a bitch. This is a bull. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You gotta be kidding me. Son of a bitch. Gonna cut for you. You gotta be kidding me.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for an Adam Wermus.
This is he.
This is Jack Deese. I'm here with my intern. And we're actually a huge fan of your song. We'd like to sign you today.
Really?
Really? There's only one problem. We hate you. We hate your music.
It sucks.
It really sucks.
It's horrible.
I played it. My computer crashed. It was
crashed.
so bad.
His computer crashed.
Yeah, you should go back to whatever awful thing you're less bad at. So, goodbye.
Skateboarding.
Goodbye, sir.
Son of a bitch!
Wow.
Yeah.
It's catchy though.
It is. It is. It is. And it's available.
Now.
It's available now on iTunes and wherever you buy your music from. Just search Adam Wermus. Son of a bitch.
Gotta be.
Kidding me. Yeah. But anyway, I guess that's the show, you know, like, man, just remember to like this show, share with your friend and family, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and we do this show live every Saturday at 8 o'clock on Facebook Live. Find us there. Watch us. Be a part of the conversation. That would be Ellis Williams Music or Willz, EWILLZ Music on Facebook. And you can go ahead and, like I said, have some fun. Look us up. Unfortunately, we won't be live next week either, on July 4th. Because guess what? Your boy got a gig. Oh, returning. But we will still have an episode for you at 8 o'clock every Saturday. Do you have anything to add?
Nope.
Well, I do. You know, we go through a lot of poop in our lives. Sometimes it comes out. Sometimes it just stays in. But remember this one thing. If you fart, my friends, and it stinks, you should probably go to the bathroom.